Hey guys, it's Kai here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing a video that everyone's been requesting that I do and that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, and that is all on my seizure condition. This is going to be a part of a new series called the Seizure Diaries, and pretty much what it's going to be is it's going to be vlogs about like doctor's appointments, updates if I have any, and then also just then you guys can see a little bit into my life and see what I deal with on a daily basis. I have a bunch of questions loaded up on my computer, and yeah, let's just get right on into the video. Okay, so one of the first questions I got was, what is your condition called? My condition is called psychogenic non-epileptic seizures. Yes, so I have this condition. Pretty much what it is that I have seizures that are not epileptic. So through a bunch of testing we've done, we have found that the seizures aren't epileptic. We still feel like there's another issue going on because the fact that this condition has been going on for literally months is insane, and we need answers. So that's the current diagnosis I have. When was I diagnosed? I was diagnosed on May 23rd, so the day before my sister's birthday. I'm so sorry, Faith. How did they start? So pretty much what happened was I was literally down in my basement watching movies with my boyfriend at the time, and he'd gone to the bathroom and I was just flipping through, and then all of a sudden I had one. And the only reason I know I had one was because I was sitting up using the controller and then I was lying down on the couch. It was super strange, and then they just started happening more and more throughout that night. So that's how they started. When did they start? They started on May 19th, 2019. How has my life adjusted for me since they've started? I've had to go through a bit of an adjustment, not a whole lot. Really all I've had to do is change around my diet a lot. Like, I can't have caffeine, even though I do. I can't have drugs or alcohol, even though I drink a little bit of alcohol every once in a while, but not all the time. I eat quite a bit healthier. I really limit how much sugar and caffeine I have because those are really big factors in everything I do. I don't really leave the house much. I do work, and I'm really thankful for my job because I'm not on my feet all the time. Most of the time I'm actually sitting. Like 25% of the time I'm actually standing at my job, so that's a really good thing for where I work. So I haven't had to change a lot of things, but just a couple of things have changed. Who's been my biggest supporters throughout all of this? Definitely like my mom, my dad, my sisters, all of my family. They're always checking up on me. One of my friends, one of my friends, Miles, he's been there with me since day one. I can never thank him enough for what he's done and all the support he's been giving me. Yeah, and also one of my childhood friends, she tries to talk to me every once in a while, and she just tries to be really supportive, so thank you, McKenna. You're awesome. And oh, also Miles' family, they've been really supportive, like all throughout everything. Like, they're always making sure. And also my church has been crazy supportive, so thank you to everybody over at Cities. I love you guys so much. What can I actually do with my seizure condition? I can't do a whole lot. I'm not on any medication controlling it, so I can't really do like physical activity. I can't go see movies. I can't actually go to church because my church is dark and we have like lights flashing and stuff. So I can't go to church, but I do watch it on their live stream that they've been doing. I can't go for hikes. I can't go for walks. I can't go to the gym. I can go to the mall. I just can't walk around all the time. I have to take a lot of time to like sit down and like relax and breathe through things. I can still go to school. It just exhausts the crap out of me. But yeah, that's really all I can do with my seizure condition. I spend most of my time in bed or at home on the computer doing like schoolwork or playing Sims. So the next question is, are my seizures epileptic? And from the testing we have done so far, which has been CTs, MRIs, EEGs, I've gotten blood work, I've gotten psychological testing, all that type of stuff. It has came out that they are not epileptic, but there's a couple more tests that I still need to go through, and I will be going through those at the end of February and throughout the rest of this year. But as of right now, they are not epileptic. Have they improved since they started? They have improved, but I still have days where I have like 50 seizures a day. I know that sounds crazy, but with my condition, my seizures are like 15 seconds or more. So I could have like 15 to 1 minute second ones a day. So that's kind of how that works for my seizures. So, again, yeah, they've improved, but I still have bad days sometimes. Am I meeting with an epilepsy doctor or brain/seizure specialist? I am. I'm meeting with a specialist that is in a hospital a few hours away from me at the end of February. So I'm a little terrified for this appointment because I don't know what he's going to say, but that is coming up soon. How have I been mentally throughout all of this? My mental state's been all over the place. I can either just welcome this with open arms. I'm sometimes like terrified of like what's gonna happen in my future, and I'm just like scared for my life. And sometimes I'm just really, really depressed about it. Like, it just depends on how I'm feeling each day, but my mental condition has definitely been very all over the place with this new diagnosis. Alright, so the next question is, was the worst moment since my condition started? And I feel like the worst moment was when I was at International Music Camp over the summer. I was there for a week, and on the first full day I started having a bunch of grand mal seizures, and grand mal seizures are pretty much anything that is 5 minutes or more. So I was having like really, really long seizures these days, and I actually couldn't even go, like, leave camp to go to the ER because it was a holiday and like there wasn't going to be a whole lot of nurses and stuff, so it really sucked. And then the next day I ended up having a bunch more, and I ended up falling during one, and that's when the nurse decided that I wasn't healthy enough to really be at camp, so I got sent home, which was really sad. So yeah, that's probably one of the worst moments I've had since my condition started. How do other people feel when I tell them about my condition? They normally get really concerned because when they hear seizures, they're like, "You must have epilepsy," and I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm fine. It's just a condition we don't know much about. So if I have a seizure, here's what you do." It's really all that happens, and people, after I explain it a little bit, people are normally a bit more understanding. What do I do to keep myself busy since I'm very limited on what I can do? I read a lot. I've been getting into a bit of painting. I, again, do a lot of editing and filming for you guys. I do some editing and filming for church as well. I watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of Netflix, a lot of Disney Plus. I could watch Disney Plus all day if I wanted to, but I've also been playing Webkins. I think I might make a video on that for you guys. I don't know, but yeah, surprisingly, I still have my Webkins account with like 30 plus pets on there, so that's all I really do. How do I feel about my upcoming appointment? I am completely petrified. Like, every night before I go to bed, I have a mental breakdown because I'm like, I don't know what the doctor is gonna say. I don't know if I'm gonna have to stay overnight. Like, I don't know anything. I've been warned that I might have to stay overnight for a couple nights in the hospital, and like, that's fine. It's a little worrisome because it's like 3+ hours away from me, and all of my family's gonna be here while I'm gonna be in a completely different city getting testing. So it's a little scary to think about, but yeah, I'm petrified for this appointment. How do I plan on celebrating my birthday since I can't go out partying or to the bar? To be honest, I think I'm just gonna like go out to supper with my family. I normally get sick on my birthday, like every single year, when like that last week of like the really bad flu hits over the winter is when my birthday is. So I'm probably gonna just have like my family here, or like go out to supper with my family. It's actually reading week for me that week, so I can just kind of celebrate all week and just have a chill week. Probably have a couple friends over, or have at least one person over. Haven't done that in years, but we'll see. I have no idea. Supper definitely. I don't know what else. Am I on any medication to help with the seizures? I am not on any medication currently. I do have like lorazepam and stuff for when the seizures get really bad. Or sorry, clonazepam. I take that when they're really bad, but I haven't taken that since the summer because I used to take it like every single day and my body just got so used to it.